Welcome back to another Blue Monkey Forensics video where we talk Linux, we talk digital forensics, we talk incident response, and any other random tech topic. So I've been asked many times about my search kit and what are the critical items that I use for my work in digital forensics and incident response. So there are items that I will carry in my search kit, and then there are certain things that I will have with me all the time. In this video, we're going to look at what is in my everyday carry kit that I always bring with me, whether I'm going on a work-related junket or just adventuring around abroad for a holiday. My everyday carry consists of a pouch that I keep in my backpack or sling bag at all times. This is the ThinkTank Photos Cable Management 10. The company makes great gear for a camera enthusiast, but I like this pouch for carrying my electronics. The dimensions of this bag is just shy of 7.5 inches in length, 4 inches in height, and 2 inches in width. It's small enough to lug with me everywhere, but big enough to carry enough miscellaneous things that I need for work or travel. This specific pouch has been with me to literally all 7 continents over the past 10 years and has held up extremely well. The bag is clear on the side, so it is easy to see what's inside. There is a card slot for your business card. I carry a paper clip in the slot, as you can see, to use as a SIM card extractor or to use it to circumvent mechanical security devices. Please don't do anything illegal with this special tool. I use multiples of these packs in my full search kit to carry everything from write blockers to just miscellaneous cables. Now let's dump out my EDC pack to see what's inside. It may look disorganized this way, but rest assured that these packs keep things very organized. For charging my electronics, I carry an Anker wall charger. The one I have is a bit older with 2 USB-A ports. The latest from Anker is the Anker 735, which offers 2 USB-C ports and an USB-A port. For international travel, I also add a worldwide travel adapter to my kit. This way I can be sure that I can use the power outlets in other countries. One thing to note is that these are typically just a physical adapter for your plugs, and they're not converting voltage. So make sure your devices will actually accept between 100 to 240 volts AC. Another thing to note is that if you're from the US or Canada, make sure that your adapter accepts the 3 prongs as the input. And note that this adapter here only accepts the 2 prong. So when I brought my 3 prong adapter from my laptop, failure! It did not work and I had to go buy a local adapter. Another item that I carry around is a portable charger. I have the Anker MagSafe Power Core, which has a 5000 milliamp battery. This is a nice accessory to have when you are out and about and don't have access to a wall plug. You can charge your phone, your tablets, headphones, etc. This guy can charge through MagSafe cases, which alleviates the needs for cable, so it's kind of nice. The product is meant for iPhone 12s and 13s, but I have an iPhone 11 and it still works. Just slower and not recommended by the manufacturer. What I started to carry instead is one of these portable charger and power bank combos. This one I am trying out right now is from Enegon and has a 15,000 milliamp hour battery, and the charger has 3 outputs, 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A, and it will charge 3 devices at the same time. By carrying this combo device, I don't need to carry the wall charger and the separate battery. Size-wise, this is a bigger brick, but it still fits in my ThinkTank bag with all my other gear. For charging cables, I like carrying something like this, which is just a short 1-foot multi-charger cable for iPhone Lightning, USB-C, and microUSB. For working DFIR cases, I always carry around a bunch of bootable USBs with me. I have consolidated multiple distros onto one USB using Ventoy, but some systems don't like the multi-boot, so I still carry around the individual distros just as a backup. Since I use these small form factor USBs, they don't take up too much space. And on my keychain here, I have Kane Distro, Paladin, WinFE, Parrot OS, Kali, Fedora, and then some other custom builds. I also still carry with me this IDiskk USB thumb drive, which is great for transferring data to and from iPhones, iPads, Android phones, etc. Although I have found that it's easier sometimes to just transfer data between my devices using Snapdrop. So I may remove this from my pack in the near future. For larger storage, I've been carrying around the SanDisk Extreme Portable External SSD and the Samsung T7 drive. Both are very small in form factor and have been very reliable, and the drives are very fast for my data acquisition needs. These SSDs also carry my digital forensics and incident response tools for Windows, Mac, phones, and Linux. For data cables, I carry the short USB-C to USB-C, and then the USB-C to USB-A cables that come with the SanDisk and Samsung drives. I also carry with me adapters to convert from USB-C to USB-A and vice versa. I can't tell you the number of times I'm on a computer that only has a USB-C or USB-A port, and I have to plug in something that is the other interface. Now I carry 2 sets of these adapters with me, and I don't have to stress over not being able to plug into the desired ports. To keep them organized, I just daisy chain them like this. One wacky cable that I still carry around is a short USB 2.0 extension cable. Because it's the shorty version, the purpose is not to use it as an extension, but rather to connect some USB 3 devices to an older system. Theoretically, USB is supposed to be backwards compatible, but I have found that some older computers don't like USB 3 devices, so this cable does the trick in getting the computer to recognize the USB 3 device going through the USB 2 cable. Another thing I carry around is a USB-C hub that gives me 3 more USB ports, an Ethernet port, a HDMI port, and then the full-size SD card slot and the microUSB slot. This hub is powered up to 100 watts in case you need to put a heavy load on it, like connecting multiple staging drives. But what I like about this hub from Uni is that it has a detachable cord. I've carried around other types of hubs with the attached cord, and I found that the hubs go bad because I keep crimping the cord. I also still carry an Ethernet cable for when I do work in a server room. I can jack directly into a switch to do my work. And for my wireless work, I carry around an antenna from EDUP. This compact antenna allows for promiscuous mode, so I can monitor wireless networks. This antenna works fine with the drivers in Parrot OS and Kali. Sometimes I have to work in a car, and even though most modern cars have a charging port in them, I still end up in older cars which don't have USB charging ports, so I carry around this 12-volt adapter in my EDC kit just so I can work in any car. The last item in my kit is a travel router. This is a great device for when you're traveling, and if you only want one device to connect to that network. So there you go. That's what is in my backpack or sling bag on a day-to-day basis, and also when I travel. Keep in mind that I do have other tools that I have in my full search kit, but these are the things that I have with me at all times because I do get called for tech support at very random times. So let me know what you carry for your everyday carry gear in the comments below. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on what's important. To hear from other forensic examiners, watch these videos here. Make sure you click on the blue monkey to subscribe. Thanks for your time and happy hunting.